To me, the end of August always feels like the season of change. Growing up, that change usually meant the start of a new school year, new teachers, new classes, hopefully a slightly better version of myself from the year prior. But this August, the change looks a little bit different. I'm moving back home into my childhood bedroom, so for the foreseeable future, you'll see these purple painted walls where I spent my middle school and high school days. I'm back under the same roof as my parents and grandma, living in a 3-generation household, which, don't get me wrong, is a huge blessing, but definitely has its complexities. And if I'm being honest, at first it felt like a huge step backward. After graduating in 2022, I spent years living on my own, first in Boston, then a short but exciting few months in New York. I felt like I had built a version of my life that felt independent, curated, like an adult. So coming back here to my childhood bedroom, to my home, but not quite the home I left, felt weird, like I was undoing progress I had worked so hard to make. But I'm learning to see it differently now. This isn't necessarily a regression, but rather a necessary redirection. Right now, this is exactly where I need to be to prepare for what's to come. Being home gives me the space I need to figure things out, because at the end of the day, I didn't have a clear sense of where I wanted to go next. So committing to a new 12-month lease felt more like forcing a decision rather than making one. In this new chapter, I'll be sharing vlogs from my childhood bedroom, living in a multi-generational home, figuring out suburb life, and working toward achieving the hopes and dreams I've always had. Because sometimes going back is just another way of moving forward. A distant stranger. Good morning, everyone. I don't know if it's morning where you're watching, but currently it is 9:11 on a Thursday morning, and I'm headed to the gym because I have a Pilates private at 10, and I figured I would get to the gym a little bit sooner so that I can do my own little abs and some stretching before my class. This is kind of a different schedule for me because I'm usually at the gym. I'm usually done with my workout by like 8 a.m. This was the only time that my Pilates instructor could do my class. So today is a 10 a.m.
In 1,000 feet, turn right.
In 1,000 feet, turn right. This garage parking lot always freaks me out a little bit because it's so narrow. Also, since I've come at like a later time, this parking garage is completely packed. So honestly, it's a good thing I came early because now I can figure out what the heck I'm supposed to do. But actually though, what am I supposed to do? Because I can't. Oh, brother. Oh no, but I don't want to exit. Oh my god. Am I gonna have to exit? No, this is gonna be terrible. We're just gonna potentially just do one of these. Okay. That spot is way too tight, and so is that one. That's really tight. That is also really tight. What the heck? Oh my god, what are these kinds of parking spots? Oh, that was a good one. Success, we've done it. Okay, I'll see you guys in there. I got home like 2-ish hours ago, and then I've just been editing, and I showered and I ate. I'm going to see my gymnastics friends who I haven't seen in quite some time, and I'm gonna go see my coach, my rhythmic gymnastics coach, who is literally my second mom. But before we carry on, I wanted to show you guys these Uniqlo tank tops. These halter tops have been my absolute favorite thing in this world. This is the black. It's so cute. And then this is the back, which I love. I think a halter neckline is so flattering. I tried on the white, didn't really like it. I got this green color, which I haven't tried on, so I'm gonna try it on and show you guys what it looks like. I just got out of the shower and did my skincare, and I wanted to show you guys my favorite 2 body care products recently. These are both from Cycler. This is the Ceramide Milky Essence, and I put this on first, and then I use the Cycler Sacred Santal Vitamin C Body Oil. The way that these 2 products make my skin feel so as if I'm like touching silk. Like, that is how amazing these 2 products make my body feel. And it's great because you would think that like an oil might be really sticky, but this doesn't have any of that like gross sticky feeling. So I highly recommend. And if you want, get this as well. In like 1 or 2 hours, I'm actually going to drive down to Connecticut to see Jason, which I'm so excited for. We've been apart for 2 months now, and we aren't usually apart for 2 months, but 2 months isn't out of the ordinary. Also, he's just had like such a crazy schedule. Honestly, both of us have had crazy schedules, but he is on his surgery rotation, which means he has multiple days where he spends 24 plus hours in the hospital. So I'm just very, very excited to see him. And then tomorrow, I'm actually going to New York for a few events. And I was actually on hold for a photo shoot on Monday that I just got the news back that I got released from. And it is kind of a bummer. Once I heard the news that I was on hold, I was really excited, and I knew that that wasn't an 100% confirmation, but I was like, usually it kind of pans out. So yeah, but anyways, it's fine. I got over it. We move on and we move forward, and we don't let these no's hinder our future yeses. Now I just need to pack. I've been editing for the past like 2 or 3 hours, so my brain is like kind of fried. I finally finished packing. It took me a little bit because I was trying to figure out what to wear and what to bring, which always takes me so long. I'm always like, I have a rough idea, and then as I'm putting on my rough idea, I realize it's actually terrible and I have to rearrange and redo everything. So that's my journal, makeup and skincare stuff, tech like tripods and batteries and mics. This is just my Uniqlo like everyday bag, my laptop. That is actually a pillowcase. I am crazy and I travel with my own pillowcase because I get allergies to a lot of things, and my eyes constantly wake up puffy, so I like to bring my own pillowcase. And then under there's my pants, shirts, and then like bras and underwear, and then sports bras are there too. I am a huge proponent of clear bags. So much easier to look at the bag and know what's inside rather than having to open and unzip and rummage through to find what you're looking for. I don't really like the word game changer, and I say it very sparingly, but this is a game changer. Finally made it to New York, and I'm currently at my friend's apartment. Top that I had packed is a knitted vest, and it's still a little bit too hot out, so I figured I'll just stay in this Uniqlo halter top, and then I'm gonna bring like a little light cardigan. I'm wearing these JW Anderson Uniqlo jeans, but they're just like slightly too big on me, so I put this belt on, but this belt is like more like a decorative belt, so it doesn't actually like hold my pants up. So we're just gonna have to constantly pull these up. I'm gonna go meet up with my friend Gigi and then maybe grab something to eat and then head to the show. It's almost 7 right now, so we're pretty tight on time. So I'll see you guys there. Hi. Hi. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. I am eating a lollipop because that was the only thing that was appetizing to me this morning. I'm rather tired because last night after the show, my friend and I went to a restaurant and we just caught up. I didn't go to sleep until like 3 a.m., which is unheard of for me. The show ended at 10:30, and 10:30 is when I'm head on the pillow falling asleep. This morning, I naturally woke up at like 7:30, so I didn't really sleep that much. I decided to book myself an Orange Theory class because I haven't gone since I moved out of New York, which was like 2.5 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. So I'm really excited for that. Also, quickly, we need to talk about this musical. It was insane. And I don't know if I told you guys, but MJ the musical actually invited me to go see their show, which crazy sentence. I don't know, I just never thought I would be able to say that. I love theater so much, but I could never partake in my high school plays or my middle school plays because I was always doing gymnastics. I cried so much just because it was so beautiful. Like, yes, there were parts that were so emotional. Being a dancer and having that like dance training background, it's just like so magical seeing art like this. So I felt very inspired last night, and I haven't danced in a long time. So I want to get back into the studio. I want to be on Broadway. I mean, I can't sing, so maybe that's an obstacle. That's a big obstacle, but who knows? Maybe one day I can look back on this vlog and be like, who knew? Who knew? If you guys have a chance to see MJ the Musical, I highly recommend. It is currently 9:55, so I should get going because I hate being late to workout classes. It stresses me out, so let's go.
They won't recognize you, but they will recognize me. Mango, mango. Oh my god. Yeah. Overwhelmed by my peanut butter, but I can't really taste it. I would say this one's like very nutty. Mine has like a lot of cherry in it, some yogurt, some peanut butter. That's kind of all I remember. I mean, this is really good.
Look at Wesley, so cute.
Oh.
My friend Gigi and we wanted to go take a dance class at the Broadway Dance Center. I got there at like 11:45 for this 12 p.m. class. At 11:55, we received an email being like, oh, sorry, the class is canceled. So we had to redirect. So we just went for a walk. It was really nice, but it was very hot and very sunny. But the good news is that the scheduling kind of works out where we can take another class, or I guess we can apply today's class credit to tomorrow, and we booked another contemporary class at 10:30 a.m. tomorrow. So I'm very excited for that. I was really looking forward to today's class, but some things just happen and life never really goes a plan, so you kind of just gotta adjust and keep going. I think tonight we're actually gonna watch the Love Island reunion and order in and just hang out.
Fiddle with a roof guard. I think I'll let Jimmy Neutron. I get happy, get a U-Haul like you.
Good morning, everybody. It is the next day. I still am wearing the same shirt because this is my pajama shirt, but I got Joe and the Juice. I wanted to try it. I've never had it before, and I want to understand what the hype is all about. This is a ginger shot, which is so cute. I didn't realize they come in these like little coffee cups. Since I've been in New York, my diet's just been really off, and I feel like I've been lacking vegetables. So this is my way of implementing them back into my diet. That's really good. Wow, this is actually really good. And then I got an avocado sandwich.